The next call we have is from Curtis. Hello, Curtis from Macon. How are you?
Fine, you?
Doing well. Go ahead with your question, please.
Yes, I was in an accident in November. A lady hit my car and hit my vehicle in the back. She hit and ran. She didn't have she got insurance, but what she didn't have, she was driving on suspended license. She left the scene of the accident. The lady left the scene of the accident, and the officer found the car and he never did find her because he couldn't even write a ticket for leaving the accident. And I was out of work for 8 weeks. My attorney called me in last week, a week before last, and told me he was going to file for me to get $1,500. Going to start with $1,500 and see where they work from. But my question is, how can an attorney 40 hours a week for 8 weeks going to act for $1,500?
I could not hear the whole question. We're having technical problems.
Sounds like he was rear-ended and
was out of work for 8 weeks.
The lady that caused the accident didn't have a license or suspended license, and she left the scene. But they tracked down the vehicle, I think he said. But then
it was out of work for 8 weeks.
Right, and there was some question about his lawyer.
It was his question specifically at the end of, I believe, was he had been out of work for 8 weeks, and his lawyer wanted to charge him $1,500 as a retainer fee, I believe.
A retainer fee, or was that what they were? Are you still on the line?
Curtis, are you still there?
Yes.
Could you repeat your question, please?
The question is, I was out of work 8 weeks after the lady had ran into the back of my vehicle. And my attorney said he was going to ask him for $1,500 for her to start her insurance company for $1,500.
Okay.
First of all, Adam, let me say this.
Curtis,
I'm sorry. It's hard for us to second guess what your attorney may be thinking about. It's really not fair for us to second guess what your attorney has done. It certainly sounds like too little money if you were out for 8 weeks. Did you go and get treatment anywhere? Go to a doctor's office?
Right.
Yeah, he did.
He did? Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of factors go into evaluating a case, and we've talked about those. First is how much damage was done to the car, what kind of impact was it, did you seek medical attention either the day of the accident or within pretty close proximity, where the case can be brought, whether there's clear liability, what your injuries were, what are your medical expenses, your lost wage expenses. All those factors go into evaluating a case. $1,500 sounds low, but there may be some liability issues that we don't know about, and I would get a second opinion. You have a right to do that, but it'd be difficult for us to say.
Yes, it's your case. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
Right.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your call. Screen right now, you see the information for the lawyers that we have with us tonight. If you could not get on the phone lines tonight, you can give them a call at their office on Tuesday. They will be closed tomorrow for Memorial Day, but call them first thing Tuesday at 405-0300 or toll free at 1-800-537-3238. Or you can also visit reynoldsinjurylaw.com.